Yo, welcome back, everybody. If you've been following my journey, my saga with the Cybertruck, you are familiar with all of the problems that I've had, but you know, I don't want to get it twisted. There are some things that I really like about this truck, and I feel like it's only fair that I make a dedicated video talking about those things. And this won't be a long video, not because there's not a lot of things that I like about it, but because I'm gonna get straight to the point and let you know, if you're interested in this truck, there's definitely some great things about it. Now, if you are interested in my problem video, go ahead and click that link, or go ahead and check through the playlist, you'll find it. There's a couple of them, and I've been straddling the line, talking about the good and the bad, but of course the negative outweighs the positive. But there's some good things about this truck, and there's some great things about this truck. To put things in perspective, of course, things I like can be considered subjective, but and I'm not going to only talk about things that are exclusive to this truck. So think about that as well. I'm not saying this is the only truck that has some of these features, but if you're thinking about this Cybertruck, listen very carefully to some of these things. Now, first of all, I like not just the look of it, I like how it looks pretty much one for one, the one that they initially showed us. I looked at that and I said, yes, I want that truck. I hope they don't change it. It did look like a concept vehicle, and it still does, but they actually released the truck the way it looked at the unveiling. Many people thought that it would not come out looking that way. Some people thought that it wouldn't even come out at all, but I'm happy that it did, and I said yes, that's what I like about it. Of course, the stainless steel, the look of it, the feel of it, and also the imperfections on the truck. Now, if you can see, it's not perfect. You put a wrap on it, it'll make it consistent, but I just like the way it looks. It looks ready to go. It looks rugged. It looks the way that a stainless steel vehicle tank should look. So that was the first thing that I really loved about the Cybertruck. Now, some other things that I love, the air suspension. Now, I have it set to the high ride height. Of course, once you start driving, it drops down to medium and sometimes low when you get to a higher speed on the freeway. But I love the air suspension controls. I went into a parking structure today and I had to lower it to make sure I cleared it, and it was a press of a button. So I really love that. It's pretty quick, and of course the extract mode that I haven't used functionally. I haven't been off-roading technically, so I didn't have to use it, but it's a great feature. 17-inch clearance, pretty cool to have. The next thing that I really like, this powered tonneau. I'm gonna try to leave the but because I am having issues with it, but it's pretty secure. I was worried about the weight. Check that out. All right, and it exposes anything you want to keep in this bed, nice and safe. They showed an image, or there were pictures of a raccoon trying to get in. If you have food in here, an animal would try to get in, but it didn't get in. It did damage this, right? But it's fast, and for the most part, it works well. Let's see if it works perfectly on my things I like video. Hey, it worked! Oh man, making it work, making sure it works is a crapshoot sometimes, but I like that. I like the buttons here. I love how the tailgate drops, and it's a pretty light tailgate. Look at that, right? Easy to lift. My kids lift it, no problem. I also like this additional storage here, easily accessible. I did put ice in here once and a bunch of drinks, and it lasted me throughout the day. So it's convenient. I do wish it was bigger. I wish I could put a spare tire there, but it's not. But for what it is, it's nice. It's convenient. I really like the L-Track. Look at that. It's customizable. It's modular. You can put up all kind of different setups. I have these tie down hooks, and of course this bottle cap I've used once just for a video, the bottle cap remover. But the L-Track is great because you can add a lot of different accessories on it and use it how you want to use it. Also really like the lighting in here. It comes in handy. I was doing something in the bed. I think I was taping something and my wife said, "Oh, how come you don't have the lights on?" I said, "You're right." So all you have to do is hit the tailgate button and the lights will come on. Because, you know, once you open the tailgate, they come on, but then they'll go off after a certain amount of time. You just hit the tailgate button and they will come back on. So you see it's a nice sized bed. I was able to transport a few things that were a little bit longer. So I actually like the size of the bed. So that's also a very good feature that I like. Look how easy this is. One finger, let's see. Oh, yeah. I know I got butt fingers, but still. Also love the towing capacity, 11,000 pounds. It worked well for what I needed. And when I did tow, it was so light, right? You could barely feel that I was pulling a trailer. And I mean, that's what you want. I mean, I could be bad, right? You want to not forget that you're ever pulling something, but it was very convenient. It felt great. I have lots of experience towing heavy loads in larger trucks, and you can definitely feel it. But with this Cybertruck, I didn't feel it at all. Okay, something else that I really like. Some people complain about the frunk size, but I love how you can walk up to it, press a button, and look at that. It opens right up. It opens up. It's powered, the only Tesla with a powered frunk and a button to open it, which makes it more usable, more functional, because you're leaving the grocery store, you have bags, you don't want to have to take your phone out of your pocket and open it from your phone, or if you have a key fob you don't have to pull out of your pocket, you can easily just come here, press the button, open it up, and you're good to go. And of course, it closes. It's also powered. You can add different accessories, like I added this official Tesla OEM cargo net that holds things down. Yes, it's not the biggest, but it's a quick, easily accessible frunk. You can even press this button or press that button down there. I'm going to go ahead and close it right here, and look at that. Wonderful. What else do I like? Well, for the exterior, that's about it. Let me go inside and let me show you what I like about the back seats. All right, so I love the space. I love the space in the back seats, and my kids love this rear screen. They love playing games on YouTube. They love watching YouTube. They love watching Netflix. It doesn't have video games yet built in, but there's games on YouTube that the kids can play, and they love it. And I love it too, because sometimes, you know, I let them just chill back here and they live the good life. And it's actually very comfortable back here. The seats are comfortable. I have 3 boys, and they have a lot more room in here than the other vehicles. Also, I like this underseat storage. Now, I did have to get this separately, right? But you can store so much more under these seats. And if you don't have this storage bin, you can lay down things here. A lot, you know, longer, taller objects will fit right in here. You'll have it in the cab with you. But I love how these seats come up. Again, this is not exclusive to the Cybertruck, but it's a great addition. Look at that. Look at that Cybertruck backpack I have. Yeah. So also, I like being in a driver's seat. The seats are very comfortable. I can't lie, the seats are very comfortable. They look kind of weird, but if I show you, look at that. I don't know. I guess this shape right here of the headrest depends on your height, if it's comfortable or not. I guess if you're a little shorter, it might dig into the back of your head. But for me, it's perfect. I'm 6 feet tall, right? I also like the vision, what you can see. Some people like to block this. Not me. It doesn't get hot. The kids haven't complained about it being hot. It just, you know, makes it feel more airy, more roomy in here. It's a great, great feature. Also, things I like. You notice I have a charger here. We're not going to talk about what I don't like because because if you already know about this charger right here, you know what I don't like. But we're not talking about that stuff right now, right? So there it is. More about that in another video. But I love the huge screen. It's lots of real estate. I love the minimal look, the minimal feel. When you're driving, you want to focus on the road. But when you do need to access this screen, it's big enough where I'm not searching all over the place. Now, you do need to get used to it and where things are, but it's not a huge deal. Once you get used to it and familiar with it, you're good to go. There's not too many things you need to access while driving, and you have your shortcuts down here right below, right, if you need to access the music or whatever. Also, you do have the media here that, let's say the kids are watching something in the back and I park, it will automatically come on here so we all can enjoy it. So that's pretty cool. But there's also games up here, and I actually play the games more than I watch. Well, I'll watch YouTube sometimes, but I will actually play the games because I do have controllers that I use, and they're pretty fun for the most part. I'm a big fan of Skyforce. Big fan, right? It's an old school retro style, you know, arcade shooter. So pretty cool. Also, things I like. The shape of the wheel, it's all right, but I love, of course, I have to say it, I love the steer-by-wire. I love it, right? You don't have to go hand over hand. I'm going to show you right now how it works. So you guys have probably seen plenty of videos, and I'm going to go forward, and that is as far as it turns, and look at that. That's it. That's it, right? And the wheels are locked out. Look at that. If I go in reverse, same thing. And I want you to notice something. The other thing, because, you know, this is great to have, but also another addition, look at those wheels in the mirror. Rear wheel steering. That's a feature that I love. It allows you to turn a lot sharper than you would typically in a vehicle of this size. Look at that, beautiful. So driving the Cybertruck is easy because it feels like a sports car. It's nimble, it's agile, it's quick, of course. But look at that. Look at that, completely around. It's a dream to drive. I love driving a Cybertruck. And if you ever get a chance to test one out, or if you have one, let me know how you feel about driving it. It's a beast. It's a beast, right? Something else I like, this huge windshield. Now, I did remove the rear view mirror because it was pointless, but look at this. It's wide open now. Right? It's a lot of visibility in front of you and on the side of you. Forget about this A-pillar for now. There's a lot of vision in front of you and on the side of you. So you do feel a bit airy here in the Cybertruck. And of course the sound system. People talk about the sound system. They talk about the audio. It is good. It's not the best that I've heard from a stock system, from an OEM system. But it's really good to be bumping in here. It's the best out of any Tesla that I've had, that I've been in. So that's cool. So if you really interested in music, this is the best you can do without going aftermarket and adding subs and different speakers and things of that nature. But I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I really like that I don't want to leave out. Because I'm going to get home and say, oh, I forgot to add that. And I'm not going into the video later to add it. Here we go. I really like, now this is a little water bottle, but my giant Hydro Flask 40 ounce fits right here. Not too many vehicles leave room for that, but it fits here, no problem. So that's great. And just how solid the truck feels overall. It feels substantial. It feels solid. It feels like something that, you know, will last. It will last. Now, there's a bunch of little hiccups and things here and there that make you question that a little bit, but overall, it feels solid. There's some other issues, though. But anyway, I keep talking about those issues because they stand out. They're glaring, right? They're glaring. But there's a lot to like about this Cybertruck. Is there anything else that I missed? I don't know. If you could think of something that you really like about the Cybertruck, or that you heard about, or something you think I forgot about, let me know in the comments. But overall, it's fun to drive. It's fun to look at. It's fun to be in. It's roomy. It's spacious. It has lots of great features. And overall, it's a pretty impressive truck. Hey, thanks for watching. More to come on what's going to happen with the Cybertruck as far as it going into the service center 9 times in 6 months. So I have a lot more info about that. But hey, keep it locked here for more information. If you have any questions, let me know. And don't forget, Cobra told you. All right, y'all.